And the Imaginarium Theater will happen eventually. I'm probably going to have to restart that from the beginning and actually pay attention to which characters I select to bring in with me. Hello, Uncle Lua. We're back, Uncle Lua. We're back. I've spoken to this man before? Oh, thank you. The tea cauldron technician has already left and is tinkering with it over there. I got you a tea cauldron technician? Speaking of which, has the tea problem been solved? It has indeed. If only the tea cauldron could be fixed too. We might be able to turn this place into a tourist hotspot. You know, this tea cauldron is said to be a divine treasure that was given to Chaoying village by that cloud retainer from Jueyun Karst. I wonder what's gone wrong with it. So what's she doing? I don't understand the technician's jargon either. Structural analysis this, bond graph that. Anyway, she's examining the tea cauldron. Ah, over there. So that's real Qinggong in action, huh? Oh, I was right. You could recruit blades of plot enemies in NG+. I just want to recruit them in my original playthrough so that I don't have to go through NG+. Maybe that's just a me thing. Before long... Oh, I did not read that fast enough. This person's name is Haute Montaigne? Haute Montaigne? That's a long name. Mr. Lua, I finished examining the tea cauldron. From the look of it, so you two are back. I was worried about the tea cauldron. No need to worry. There's no such thing as a problem that can't be solved after all. So how's it looking? What's wrong with the tea cauldron? It's not so much the tea cauldron itself as, well, take a look at the bond graph I've sketched out over here. What's a bond graph? The flow source itself should be fine, but something's off with the performance of several gyrators over here. Tea cauldrons have gyrators? Flow, what now? Paimon's totally perplexed. Me too. Oh, apologies. I'm just so used to using all these technical terms. Besides that, there was expansion, same as Assembly Chronicles 1 and 3. The last boss was locked behind a grind of... Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. And it was just tedious. Yeah. I was interested in the prequel stuff that was happening in the DLC. Or I think they even wound up releasing that part physically as its own game, but I never got to play it because I was just so done with the game at that point. In layman's terms, the tea cauldron itself is probably fine, but there's something wrong with 3 of the connected mechanisms. This is causing the flow of elemental energy nearby to act a little funny. 3 mechanisms. Oh, right. You say mechanisms. We say monoliths. Mountain ley lines wind all over the place, so you have to control them with sacred stones to prevent chaotic elemental energy. How does that relate to tea, though? Chaotic elemental energy is indeed a terrifying thing, but these mechanisms shouldn't have much to do with the ley lines. They aren't directly connected. Yes, Torna was great till the end. Ah. Yep. While we can't clearly see how the mechanisms are structured, their operating principles are the same. Those legendary adepti must have been phenomenal artisans. You're not wrong there. I may not understand the mechanical mysteries at work here, but that cloud retainer sure is an incredible adeptus for having come up with such ingenuity. These monoliths, functionally speaking, A more accurate name would be three-phase asynchronous elemental tuners. Lady, just call them monoliths. No one wants to say that. Tuners. By the way, what's my main console? The PS5. Although I ironically have significantly more games for the Nintendo Switch. I prefer to play the PS5. That's right. According to the records, the great master Alain Guillotine himself, founder of the Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering, also designed a constrained layer dampener to regulate the elemental energy. While his blueprints are long lost, the principle should be the same. Emphasis on should be. Huh. Shame I'm too old to learn such things. So let me ask again, what caused this problem? Is it serious? Can it be fixed? This old man just wants his tea, and she's just ranting about monolith this, gyrators that, other random terms that I'm not going to understand. Us technicians don't get too concerned with whether a problem is serious or not. We only think about whether or not it can be fixed. As for this particular issue, let's just say if it wasn't fixable, I'd have left a long time ago. Many great exclusives on the Switch, understandable. Yeah, there's so many good Switch games. Waiting for Switch 2 to play some of them on it. Hopefully, as long as the Switch 2 is reverse compatible, unlike the Switch. I just wanted to have a stronger engine or whatever, like the Steam Deck, although the Steam Deck's battery life is trash. It definitely has a good engine though. Well, that's a relief. There I was, thinking the Adepti saw us as a bunch of neglectful fools and had cast some kind of magic on this ward to make it irreparable. Mr. Luo, all devices are fundamentally the same. I would disagree. I'm not a technician, but I would disagree. If they're left for too long without being maintained or repaired, it's only natural that problems will arise. Okay, in that regard, maybe. As Master Guillotine once said, no matter what the system or how ingenious the original design, all mechanisms will eventually collapse if left to run completely on their own. That went right over Paimon's head. But anyway, if we can just fix those tuners, that should solve the problem, right? Yep, that's right. The three mechanisms connected to the tea cauldron aren't too far from here, so if you let me go take a look, I should be able to fix them. Fantastic, I'll come along, apparently. I don't know what help I'm going to provide, but I'll do it. Thanks, that's very kind of you. In that case, there's no point waiting around. Let's get going. Excellent, Miss Storm, Paimon. I'll leave this tea cauldron business to your good selves and the technician. Uncle Luo just abandoned us to this lady and her technical jargon. So rude. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I can get rid of this marker now. Where did she go? Threefold expectations. Let's start with the left and work our way right.
It's raining again.
Down we go. For some reason I'm having flashbacks to Lumidu's Harbor. Lumidu's Harbor? What? Oh, that's right. The Aquabus project there has been paused temporarily. I guess I'm a workaholic. I'd be bored out of my mind just hanging around. Who reads that fast, Hoyoverse? Who reads that
again.
fast? No one. Hmm. This needs water?
No, my sword!
Investigate. Oh, hello.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Hey there!
Okay, I investigated. That seems fine. These seem fine. Oh. Okay, I did a thing. I also can't help but feel like there's a better way they could have made
this treasure hunt.
tea thing. Okay, I'm out of space for artifacts. Who has something I could level up? Do you still have artifacts I'm leveling up? Kind of. I just want to get rid of the fodder.
Raining again.
Alright. Now I need to go this way. Help Mountain adjust the 3 monoliths. Her name
Raining again.
is Mountain. Thought it was Montaigne with like a G in it. Like champagne, but Montaigne. But now her name is just straight up Mountain. Resonate with the monolith. Okay. I'm here now.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. This one's got your name on it.
Activate. Oh, I'm a fish now. Oh darn, I'm gonna actually have to switch to an archer. I was hoping I could just get away with Gunbrella. Is there still another one? Oh, there is another one. I missed? No, stay still. There we go. Well, it's up to you how you read it. Okay. Just adjust a few things. I don't want to adjust things, lady. You adjust things. I want my treasure chest.
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
What level is his weapon? Did I finish leveling it? No, I didn't. What do I still need? Oh. I don't have those? Really? I'll get there eventually. It'll happen eventually. I never finished leveling up the other bow he was using anyway. My dupe of Yelan's bow. But then I accidentally got his bow, so I figured he might as well have his own weapon. What are you guys doing up here? Hi. This year's tea leaves are yellowed. I hope it won't affect the taste. About the tea leaves. Tea has 4 charms: color, infused leaves, aroma, and texture. Everyone has their preferences. If it's them you're looking to purchase, then consider trying it at Boss Yip's place. Boss Yip. Never heard of him. His teas have a strong aroma and taste and have captured the hearts of countless enthusiasts. Superb choices indeed. Okay. It's a cat. Oh. Why are you guys here? What's wrong, Ling Yuan? You keep staring at me. Do I have food on my face or something? I was just thinking, no, it's nothing. Even if you and the snake both asked me to, I will never again take human form. You say that now, but I think in the future you might be pullable as a human character. I haven't even asked you to before, have I? Forget it, let's go. Or did you not clamor to see the present tea garden? I did not think you would be able to just run into them randomly once you finish their quest line. Aha, the tea is in the cave. It's another one of these things. Oh, okay. Getting there. Getting there. No, go back up. Okay. Why did Cloud Retainer make it so ridiculous to fix this tea cauldron? Did she just want to mess with people?
I wonder if this chest is some kind of trick.
Because I'm kind of feeling like that's what's happening. Uncle Lua, with Mountain's help, all 3 mechanisms have now been taken care of. I knew you 3 could do it. Such extraordinary skill. It was all thanks to Storm and Paimon. I just need to do some final checks now, though there shouldn't be any problems. You 2 wouldn't be able to help out again, would you? Alright, let's head up together. You follow Haute Montaigne to the tea cauldron. After tapping the tea cauldron lightly, a slight look of surprise appears on Haute Montaigne's face. What's up? There's just something strange about the echo. According to my calculations, it should be more of a thump, thump, thump sound. Could you have miscalculated, maybe? Surely that's way too abstract. Anyway, what do you mean by thump, thump, thump? Well, the tea cauldron's empty, so going by the formula left by Master Guillotine, the echo should be much clearer. What in Tevat could be the reason? Huh. What exactly is the problem? Can't see anything from the outside. Paimon, why don't you go inside the tea cauldron? You tell us what's going on in there. Paimon can't fit in there. No way. Surely. Paimon feels like we've discussed this before, but why do you always try to get Paimon to go into such strange places? Forget it. I'll check it out myself. Taps the tea cauldron like this. No response. Or like this. Still no response. Oh. I do not think the tea cauldron appreciated being tapped.
Solidify.
No, why is it a bunch of pyro slimes? All I brought was pyro characters and Zhongli.
Stabilize.
Okay, good.
I'm going in.
There are other types of slimes now.
Let's light it up.
Let's get this show on the road.
How many of you are
Now disappear.
Eye of the Storm? Where? Fight me, sir.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're pretty bulky for an Eye of the Storm.
My phone.
Now they're a bunch of slimes.
I will have order. Solidify.
I petrified the
Here
wind.
comes the
I
finale.
don't know that that's how that should work, but it's what I did.
Step right up.
I'm going in.
Come on, land. Okay. Have a good night, Playbins. I'll try really hard to remember to add you on PlayStation. It'll definitely happen, hopefully. Whoa, how did you come out from there? I was just about to call someone. I was worried sick. Never imagined an Adepti treasure could suck people in like that. It's an Adepti treasure. You never know what those things are capable of. But check this out. Whoa, there's tea flowing out after cleaning out the elemental sedimentation. Hang on. This looks like just regular water. Wow. Lyra's Adepti mechanisms are truly incredible. They can even generate whole new spaces. Even Master Guillotine himself couldn't do such a thing. Well, he was a human, and this was made by, like, a demigod. So. Seems like Little Mal was right after all. There'll always be someone better than you, and teapots you haven't seen, you haven't been to. That is not how it goes. Needless to say, without you, the tea cauldron wouldn't have been repaired so quickly. Thanks for your help, Haute Montaigne. But you don't have to use my full name. Just call me Mountain. It basically means the same thing anyway. Oh, I see. It's been so long since I met her. I forgot that she told us we could call her Mountain. All right, well, thank you, Mountain. Roasting tea will never be as efficient as processing it in a workshop, but seeing as this tea cauldron was a divine treasure, it'll surely be a real tourist magnet and help revitalize Chaoying Village. We'll invite the tourists to experience our centuries-old tea-making traditions themselves, and pocket a few mora for entry tickets in exchange. Seems like someone's forgotten to respect the Adepti. The village will prosper, business will boom, and the Adepti will smile upon us when they see it. Isn't that a kind of respect? Thank you all, dear guests, for your help as well. Chaoying Village's future is looking bright once again. You're too kind. As long as there's plenty of tea and snacks waiting for us the next time we come. But of course, that goes without saying. You're Chaoying Village's VIPs now. Once the first batch is done, I'll reserve some of the very highest quality tea for you to sample. that's done. Interesting. What is this? Okay. And then there was one other world quest that I found
Drinking tea.
while I was getting materials for one of my weapons.
No, this is
I'm really enjoying this life. I am happy for you. This is an order from Choiseul Haute-Montagne. What are you doing using his name? Don't scare me like that. I'm on the application side, so only Raymondo can fire me. You got me good there. For a moment, I thought they needed people so badly that they'd sent someone to come kidnap me. Are you feeling guilty? Guilty? Nonsense. I'm here on official business. Look, Chaoying Village sent someone to the Institute because they needed someone to repair something. The Institute couldn't find anyone, and when they noticed I was twiddling my thumbs in Lumidu's harbor, they ultimately decided to send me. Right. I know what you're going to ask next. I was working on applying the multi-phase tuner to hydrology, so I'm more on the application side. My head hurts just looking at the theoretical discussions. We don't get a lot of opportunities to be in the spotlight, but I'm satisfied just looking at my results being implemented and in operation. Oops, I accidentally said things that I shouldn't have. Please don't take what I said seriously, honorary senior researcher. I'm begging you. Please don't rat me out to Choiseul or Raymondo. Okay. How many, cups of tea are you going to have? And why aren't you just reusing one cup instead of getting a bunch of new cups? Seems a bit wasteful.